you can really, if you're following keenly, you can see that we're making some progress. For example, today through the Occupy churches and even in Nyahururu, you could see that there's no more politicking in the churches, and the religious leaders are taking notice. You could see Ruto's cronies, Akina Sudi, Akina Ichungwa, wherever they got a chance to speak today or yesterday, you can see a kind of a change of tone. They are no longer as arrogant as they usually are. So we are saying no retreat, no surrender. So we are just moving full steam ahead. And I just want to remind all of us that this is actually now bigger than just rejecting the finance bill. There are so many issues that are going on. There's been a lot of debate about why are our MPs earning more than 1 million shillings in salary and tens of millions every year in allowances. Why are they getting sitting allowances? Why our MPs are the highest paid MPs in the world, and yet we are just a low middle income country. So these are issues that we need to have addressed. So I want to appeal to all of us that this is not just about the finance bill, but we are going to demand more because we need more accountability from these people that we have put into power. So I think that is something that we need to think about. Ruto was in Eldoret yesterday, and we are hearing that he met some young people in an undisclosed location. So already you can see that these people are taking notice of this movement, and they are just using the oldest trick in the book, divide and rule, using the stolen money to bribe some of us. So I just want to appeal to all of you, even if you've received any money from any of these people, we are still going on with our call for change. On Tuesday, we are still meeting and we are mobilizing and we are making sure that we are going to.
Hey guys, by the way, kuna document nimeshare on a certain Telegram channel. Unaweza yangana na I'll share the link alafu mwangalie vile wana track down kama uko scared about the government. Nimeshare hiyo document. It's a secret government document wana track wase vile government ina take advantage in a breach data privacy.
Which now we are hearing that it is Ruto's Amaco company that is going together just in power to enrich themselves, and we are just saying in
Sama endelea. Kabu mwendo ni kama ulipotea. Sama, you are saying something about the tracking.
Kuna document nimeshare somewhere, acha let me drop the link hapo chini kwa replies alafu nitacheki a secret government document ile way na breach data privacy ya citizens of Kenya. Ndio wanatafuta watu. Sasa mtaangalia alafu mtaniambia.
Dr. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Wind up alafu Gloria. You ulipotea.
Yeah, I was just winding up actually. I don't know at what point you lost me, but I was just saying that this thing is bigger than the finance bill. We are going to demand more because we have seen that whatever we are doing is actually working. It's going to work. No matter how much they abduct our people, we will win in the end. Thank you. Daktari, I'm done. I don't know if you can hear me.
Thank you. Yeah, we can hear you. Gloria, you wanted to say something then, Shiro. Mnamsikia, I'm the only one who can't hear. Gloria?
Daktari, you can take my mic. Thanks.
Exholding, unasikia, is Gloria saying anything? Yeah, we can hear you now.
Any updates on the doctor? Dr. Austin? Ameachiliwa?
Hajaachiliwa. Ajiachilia, watu wanasema the nice guys are saying ako safe, but we don't know where he is actually. But they've not disclosed the location. They're saying he's okay, but they've not given the specific location. We are still following up.
Okay, who is saying he's okay? Na simona nani doctor ametweet he's safe and ako na yeye. Hakuwa na yeye.
There's a doctor he brought to space, ni kama kuna network issues and alikuwa anafuatilia. I'm still looking for him. Nitamleta tuambie live updates.
Oh, sawa. Okay, thank you. On the no retreat, no surrender. They're really trying to intimidate us. I think I've said this a couple of times. So you guys just msishtuke na watu. And on Tuesday it is on, and Ruto keeps saying anataka kuingia na sisi nini. So kuna reverse psychology wanacheza cause Sudi also came out after alitutukana juzi saying they are listening to us, they should listen to us, but ni reverse psychology wanacheza hapo. Cause why are you shooting at us and unaturushia matia gas if you are listening to us ama you're proud of us apparently. So I won't speak much, and but don't be shaken, and thank you so much.
Thank you. This Shiro has been. I don't know if you can hear me.
Hi guys, yes I can hear you. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are. Go ahead.
First and foremost, I just like to take this chance to say how very proud I am of all of us online, on the ground, especially online, people in diaspora. I'm so proud of us that as much as we are so far away from home, we are taking the initiative, much noise online, and advocate and amplify our voices. Because at the end of the day, these people have to listen. They have no choice but to listen to us. The issue of corruption, I wanted to talk about it yesterday. I didn't get a chance on yesterday's space hosted by Osama Utero. The fact that these guys are so arrogant, going around and just thumping themselves and saying how powerful they are, showing the most expensive watches, most expensive pair of sneakers. I heard Kimani Ichung'wah say that regardless of whether or not these MPs voted yes or no, the bill would have passed anyway. That's like the most diabolical thing I've ever heard anyone say on mainstream media. You don't give a fuck about your people, the people you represent, people who gave you that job. First of all, you're not doing us a favor. We didn't ask you to come vie for it. You're not doing us a fucking favor. Do your fucking job or fucking vacate. It's a public office. The public is going to hold you accountable. We are the public, and we're going to hold you accountable. And this is why we're making so much noise. Everyone else who wants to hijack this narrative, everyone who wants to hijack and come and start saying, yes, we are behind you. We want. I saw the ODM. What are they called? The opposition. They said that they want the movement to have a dialogue with the government, and I wanna discourage that, because some people are retweeting these posts and they're saying that we should have these conversations. No, time to talk is over. The train left the station. There's no more time, because why are you caring to have dialogue now? That should have been the first thing you did before we took it to the street. Before all this, you had a chance to represent us and do your jobs. You chose not to. You chose to launder money, loot money, come to England, watch. Do you know how much actually a ticket costs to go watch this? What are they called? EPL games. It's so expensive. Someone who has been here for such a long time, we've never even gone to these stadiums, leave alone buy tickets to go watch them live. these politicians are just loitering around the globe, chest thumping and making deals that God knows what they mean and what they entail on the fine print. I wanted to talk about the Eurobond debt. I don't know why that conversation has never ever come up again, because that's what happened and that's where we are now. We swapped the Eurobond debt for the IMF one, and now IMF is drafting this very rafty, what are they called, proposals to make sure that we pay. If you are keen enough, when the meetings for the parliament were going on and they were discussing about the bill last week, the Congress in US was also in progress. So what does that mean? What does that tell you? They're making structural adjustment plans so hefty, so to over taxes to collect this money so that they can continue. There is no public debt that we actually know what's going on. We do not know how much this debt, the previous regime did this and that. They always blame each other. When are they going to be held accountable? When are they going to wake up and stop taking us for fools? You know, institutions like EACC have been held hostage for God knows how long. They've been allocated 3.69 billion in this new finance bill, and yet people like Obado get to walk. They get to leverage 203 how much he leveraged for it, and then they get to walk free. Who do they think they are? They are public, the whole public office. They are public officers, so they should be answerable to the public. That's all we're saying. That's why we are taking it to the streets. I don't know why they're hijacking this narrative and saying how misinformed we are and calling us all sorts of names left, right, and center, trying to discredit what we are saying, trying to discredit our cause, and make us. My mom has been speaking to me and telling me to shush, because I've been making a lot of noise on Facebook, because most of my leaders, I come from Muranga, most of my leaders there voted yes for the bill. I was gobsmacked. If you look at where these people come from, these villages, they are talking about electric. Our village, there are places that we don't have electric, and yet my member of parliament, who is Mary what's her name? Mary Waithera Wamaua, was very loud in that parliament, saying yes, her kids are very well off. She's shipping her kids out of the country to go get the best of educations, right? She's getting her nephews and all these relatives good jobs. What about us? What about the other people who are very needy, who need these opportunities, and yet you're there doing all sorts of God knows what to make. God, I am so angry. I'm shaking, literally shaking right now, because very many youth who come from less fortunate backgrounds, people don't stand a chance against nature. That's why we are taking it to the streets, to have equal opportunities for all of us. You start abducting us left, right, and center, and you expect us to shut up? You're just amplifying. You're the one sponsoring this protests. Stop abducting us. Stop taking us for granted. Hear our voices when we don't have to shout. We don't have to protest for you to listen. We don't have to do any for you to do your jobs. But when you don't do your jobs, leave office, step down, and let who can do their job.